Derek Walker, the pastor of the Oxford Bible Church. And we've been taking a journey through the Beatitudes of Jesus. And really, this is God's pointing out the areas in which he is working in your life all the time to develop certain heart attitudes, because your heart is the channel through which God's grace flows into your life. And if your heart is wrong, if your heart is hard, God's work in your life is blocked. And then secondly, it says, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. And again, this is in your emotional area. And when you feel emotionally low and lacking in the presence of God, in joy and happiness, what we do is we open our emotions to God. Again, praise and worship. And we ask God to comfort us. And he says he will, rather than trying to be comforted by worldly things. And then it says, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. And we saw that this is to be humble, to be teachable, to be submitted to authority, and to God's word. And as we have a will that is surrendered to God, we just pray every day, your will be done, Lord, my will, but your will be done. As we develop a meek, surrendered will, it says he will exalt us and we will inherit the earth. And then it says that blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. And again, we want God's righteousness in our life. We want his love. We want his power. We want his instructions for our life. But we must hunger and thirst for them. And then he says, blessed be the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. In other words, be generous with others, especially in their weakness. Be kind, be forgiving, and then you will receive mercy when you need it. And then it says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Remove the idols from your life. As you come to God in praise and worship, he'll start touching those idols. He'll start burning those idols away. Let him do that. Let him become the most important thing to you. The pure in heart are those whose treasure is God, whose heart is fixed on God. And then all the other things in this life are like bonuses. But their heart is attached to God, not to those things. As we learn to depend on God, as we hunger and thirst for God, as his life flows into us more, and as we start giving it away, as we start being merciful, we grow up spiritually and we become sons of God. And now this is describing us as a mature believer. We're a son of God, not just a child of God, but a son of God. The weos, the son of God, is the one who can represent his father. What's the difference between a child and a son, a grown-up son? The difference is a child always has to be told what to do. It's got to be laid out to him. But a son has so got to know his father that it's now within his nature to do what the father wants to do. And so when we become sons of God in that way, we actually take on the mission of God in this life, and that is to bring peace.